Day 14, Atapuerca to Burgos. We once again took full advantage of our private room and didn't get up until 7:30. We figured it was a short day, so we could sleep in a little. By the time we left around 8:30, our boots were the only ones left. It was quite amusing. But it's not a race, so it's all good. The morning hike began with a bit of an uphill walk, but at this point we're pros. At the top of the climb was a giant cross, and you could see Burgos, our final stop for the day, in the distance, along with our planned stop at Via for breakfast. Unfortunately, the only thing in town was a dilapidated church. Fortunately, the next town wasn't too far, and we enjoyed a nice breakfast there. Then it was on to Via. Between Via and Burgos was a very long and industrial strip. There were lots of pilgrims that opted to take the bus the 10 kilometers, but that felt like cheating to us, so we walked it. It was an interesting walk, not very exciting and a bit stinky, but because we walked, we were able to stop at some of the stores once we got into Burgos and knock out a few things off our to-buy list. A charger for Heather's camera battery, sunglasses for Christy since she lost them a few days ago, and new insoles for our shoes that will hopefully make the days a little easier. On our way into Burgos, we saw a Domino's pizza restaurant. A restaurant? We thought they only delivered. We got a couple of waves from some of the inside diners, and Heather swears it was Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Jennifer Garner. We found our resting spot for the night at the municipal albergue. We ended up with a couple of the beds in the hallway, which means we were probably among the last to arrive. If we'd taken the bus, we would have gotten there sooner. The albergue had a washer and dryer, so after showering, we took full advantage of that. So much better than hand washing. Then we ventured out to see the cathedral and find some food. Our Spanish friend Marta, from the previous night, gave us a list of 10 things to do in Burgos. Since we got here late, we were only able to do 3 of them. Cathedral, have patatas bravas, and go to Casa Pancho for cojonudo and cojonuda tapas. Then it was off to Plaza Mayor for more wine, internet, and people watching. We experienced our first albergue drama tonight. It was quite interesting. There were 2 men arguing very loudly. From what we heard from someone else, the guy was trying to sleep and another guy was on the phone and interrupting his sleep. As we sit on our beds in the hallway, we just saw the 2 policia escorting the 2 men out. Good times. The next couple of days sends us across the Meseta. The guidebook refers to it as the relative wilderness of the sublime. That means stretches of not much to look at. It will be a time for deep thinking or listening to music. Buen Camino.